בסייעתא דשמיא, we learned today we're the biggest soil of Sami Kalim. Chozul Melech. Close the door. Okay. Besiyata Dishmaya, we're dealing our life, we're dealing with bombs, serious bombs.
Problems?
Bombs. Misukan, very dangerous. Bombs. Boom, blow up. Very misukan, very dangerous. And if you do too much, you blow it. Too little, also is dangerous.
Why is too little dangerous?
Because it won't affect you, and it's very dangerous.
It will affect you.
Yes. Everything, and the Sami Kelim says in this piece, everything in life, everything, talking about eating, sleeping, learning, talking to your wife, everything you do in your life, you're dealing with dangerous items. It's very dangerous. Dangerous so much, you do too much, you get hurt. Too little, it's not good. Everything, eat too much, not good for you. Too less is also not good for you. Too much learning. Also, you have to know how much you learn, how much yes. You don't learn, you don't daven. Also, have the measurement. Everything is called measurement. Measurement, Sami Kelim is giving it a general idea. Impossible to be a human being that living according to Torah if you have no Yirat Shamayim. And even more deeper, if you don't learn Mussar to get Yirat Shamayim, you're walking in the street worse than a gangster, worse than a mechabel, worse than a terrorist. And you're walking in the street like a terrorist, hurting people. You're a very dangerous object. And everything you do, and you can be in your own house, destroying all the world. We're not doing nothing. If you're sleeping too much, you're destroying the world. Because sleeping too much, the pastor says you're brother of the murder. Same thing. Murdering, don't get up and kill him. And sleeping is the same. So the only Yirat Shamayim, it says the only way to handle all your life is Yirat Shamayim. And Rabbi Salanta asked Abzudim Salant how you get Yirat Shamayim. He says you have to know Mussar. So the only way is no way out in life to be successful. Is no way out. Is no way out. You have to know Mussar. Is no way out. And Mussar gives you the right balance. How much yes, how much more, and everything.
Mussar or the Yirat Shamayim gives you balance?
Yirat Shamayim brings Mussar gives Yirat Shamayim. Yirat Shamayim doesn't. It's the Yirat Shamayim here. Now the Mussar gives you Yirat Shamayim, and Yirat Shamayim doesn't. Here's the Yirat Shamayim doesn't.
You know,
he says here. He says.
No, I'm not arguing. He just said you know what Yirat Shamayim is.
It says Yiras Elokim. Here, Lashon.
The Rabbi said there's a difference between Yirat
Shamayim
and Yirat Shamayim.
And by me is the same. I don't
say.
Okay, and I don't. By me I say Yirat Shamayim. I mean Yiras Elokim. I don't want to say Hashem's name.
Okay,
when I say, listen to me.
Okay,
so when I say here Yiras Elokim, is Yirat Shamayim by me is the same.
Doesn't mean the same.
It's not the same, but I call it the same.
No, the Mesilas Yesharim it brings down is Iris Chet and Iris Ramumos.
I know that is true. And when I say Yiras Elokim, I mean Yirat Shamayim. I mean it's really I'm not dealing with the details now.
And that's my detail. Nothing. Someone asked me before.
I know there's a difference, Reb Chaim.
You know, so.
I said I know there's a difference. I'm not saying
I'm
that.
just saying, Reb Chaim, that the Klal
And the closest things are not involved.
Rabbi added specifically those 2 words.
I'm not saying that.
It's
It's not the point, Reb Chaim. It's not the point.
Not necessarily.
It's not the same. Yiras Elokim, Yiras Shamayim, Yiras Chet. Everything is different avodah. But Yiras Roimus and a different avodah. But I'm not involved at that point now.
Okay.
I'm involved in one.
Even the Ramchal says both of them intertwine with each other.
Everything is. But I'm dealing one nekuda.
I understand.
Yiras Elokim.
Good. I was just saying that.
Fear of Hashem. That is a muchach for a person to able to handle himself. It's a muchach dover. Without that, I mean, this is the basic, that it helps you, that yira helps a person to able to be everything. Normal, to be a tzaddik, to be elamazeh, everything you're dealing. All cases, all situations, Yiras Elokim is the thing. If a person has no Yiras Elokim, he is out. If your heart doesn't fear Hashem, you don't fear Elokim, you're off. You're off. Yeah, you're off. You're off. So you have to know, you have to basically work on that. How to get Yiras Elokim. Now, not only Yiras Elokim is a muchach for now, for the moment now, also for nitzchias. Yiras Hashem omedes lo'ad. If you have Yirat Shamayim in your actions, your action comes nitzchi. He says not
Action comes in?
your maisim comes to be nitzchi. You don't see it, but it has effect, and it has koiches, it has nitzchis forever. Olamazeh olamab has nitzchis. Amedes lo'ad is not something that you do it and you finish. Yirat Shamayim stays forever. So you come from a person that is in this world only for some time. But Yiras Elokim, when you do Yiras Elokim, affects the person. You do it, the action comes internal actions. Affects. You do actions. You can be in your room. You can this. You're doing things of nitzchias. You're doing nitzchias of fraternity for all situations. Now, this is not only in mitzvahs. It's not only mitzvahs. It's eating, sleeping, everything that you do in the day, the 24 hours a day. Everything you do is connect as Yirat Shamayim. You put Yirat Shamayim. That it's called the tavlin. I call it tavlin etzaror. A tavlin of the Torah is called Yiras Elokiras. The chultumim. That is a kiyum for everything a person does. So Yirat Shamayim makes you makes you like nitzchias. It makes you the nitzchias now. The measurement, here is a stira. He brings here a stira. Sami Kel means a stira in two psukim. He brings a stira. One pasuk says, Lo toli rochil ba'amecha. You cannot talk Lashon Hara. But another pasuk says, Al tamud ad recha. You have mitzvah to talk Lashon Hara. So there's a stira. So Reb Chaim Volozhin, he brings here Reb Chaim Volozhin. That is, it's a stira. Some places says You cannot talk Lashon Hara. Adarabah is the worst thing in the world. You talk Lashon Hara. V'atamod recha, it says here, mitzvah l'saper Lashon Hara. So, v'atamod recha כתוב. שזה סמוכים אחד לשני, בדרשה של החז"ל, יש מצווה לפעמים לספר לשון הרע. So, מה? שסמוכים, כן, באיזה לימוד. So it says here, how you know when to talk לשון הרע, when not to talk לשון הרע? She says, only אבירס אלוהיקים. אבירס אלוהיקים,
Who says they're a high beloved?
he brings up Chaim Elohim.
And the whole thing.
And he brings, how you able to mechave and to come to Torah, that the Shlomo is so chomel b'yoser. How you know when yes and no? When to be quiet, when to be talk. How you know the difference? And when is mitzvah saper, when is bechuyot? When, how you know? He says, Davke yira Elokim, yira Hashem yitzim. Only if yira Hashem. Yirat Shamayim, don't make a hand of it. How much yes, what to do, how to do is Yirat Shamayim. If you're Yirat Shamayim, you cannot even handle it. Sometimes, if you don't talk, you can kill a person. Sometimes you talk, sometimes a mitzvah, how you know what to do? This goes on everything. This thing goes eating too much, sleeping too much, sleeps too much. A guy sleeps too much. So, or he sleeps too little. How much yes, how much no? Yiras Elokim gives you to cut how much yes. What do you want to say?
I want to say that it comes down that everything in the olam is a sakana to man.
Right.
Okay? But when a person has Ila Shemayim, I want to ask you the question of Shlomo.
Yeah.
Does that remove the sakana of the olam?
Remove what?
In other words, everything in the world there's a sakana to man. Okay, that's everything.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when the person has Ila Shemayim, does the sakana remove?
No, it means you know what to do.
So there is no sakana to him.
For him, no.
For him, no.
I'll give you
That's
example. I heard, I think.
Potential sikana.
No, it's not for him.
No, I gave it.
Before the Yerushalayim comes in.
The Rabbi one time gave this example. The Rosh Yeshiva gives the example. You have a field of moms. Moms and mokshim. Mines. You have a field of mines. The Shiva gave example. You have a field of mines. If you know how to clean the place, how to step in, how to know and to clean the way, and you know how to step. So for you, you're able to walk. And if you don't know, you don't know what to do.
Step in the mine.
You cannot walk, but you must walk. You're stuck. To walk, if you don't walk, you cannot stand there. You must walk. So not to walk, you cannot go. To walk is dangerous. So this is saying the Yeshiva is the same. See, you must have Yirat Shamayim. Yirat Shamayim gives you to know, to be careful.
It removes the sakana from the oilam.
It takes away sakana. It takes away the sakana for you. And if you teach people, take sakana, they know exactly how to make the steps. To know how to do this step, but that step. They're able to walk and able to do the right way. So how much Yirat Shamayim is important? Yiras Elokim is important for a person. So you have to do Mussar to give Yiras Elokim. You have to do Mussar, the right Mussar, to do it the right way. You have to, and it's not only learn Mussar and it stays only in your head and doesn't come to Maisa. Yeah, nice ideas, it is good. Has to come, understand this world. You have to understand the Mida D'Alma. You have to understand the world very well. Because Mussar is also part of Mussar to understand understand the people. That's what you about Lashon. Saba Mikelim had a noga. He didn't talk to no one, only after 2 days in the yeshiva. Someone in the street cannot talk to him. He didn't let no one to talk to him. It means the guy comes to the yeshiva, wants to talk to him, he has to wait 2 days, he sees him, and then he can talk to him. So the came to so Salanta says, what you're telling me this acting not right? You want to talk to him, you cannot talk after wait 2 days to talk to him. She says, everything he does is mushlam, is mushlam. He has to know before, he didn't say, but I understand, this we said. I understand means before he talks to a person, he has to know who he's talking to. He's dealing with another person. You have to know who he is, why he is. You say, some people say X affects this way, some Y affects it. So if you talk to everybody the same way, so you're not careful what you're doing. You're not careful. And you can step on a bomb and blow up the person, blow up you. You're not careful. You say Shalom Aleichem. Some people have to say Shalom Aleichem. Some they say, wow, Shalom Aleichem. Some they say, hi, Shalom Aleichem. Everyone is different way how to handle person. So if you see him for 2 days and you know him, so then you can talk to him and able to say do it the right way. But if you don't have that, so somebody can't have a no-go. He didn't see a person for 2 days. I mean, he cannot talk to him 2 days. He won't talk to a person after 2 days. Then he will talk to him. And people don't understand that. Was bothering
That's
people.
him. So how about us?
We
2 days.
we have Bichlal and here 2 days and it was a going you shas poiskim.
Right.
The point is, we have to be very, very, very nizo, be careful how we act and what we do and we talk to. How we do, how we talk to, what to talk to, how to talk to, what to do. You're not talking even people you know, your wife. You have to know how you talk. You think of it as a habit. You talked to her this morning. But from this afternoon now, she changed, she this, she that. She's not the same person like this morning. So you think you talk the same way you talked to her yesterday. You maybe have to change your way you talked yesterday. Maybe you talk maybe different. Maybe you talk this way, the same habit you talked yesterday. You will hurt her. And she gets hurt. But if you don't pay attention, because I was so Sami Bikenu says, you have to understand Mile de Alme before you Mile de Shmaya. You have to understand the world what's going on before you understand Mila Deshmaya. You understand how people. You have to understand the world what's going on in this world before you understand how it goes to the Shamayim.
How does it Shamayim?
No, Mina Dan is alochas and dinim. Mila Deshmaya means the Shulchan Aruch. You have to understand the Metzias. That's what it means.
You can't understand the law until you understand people.
You have to understand the Metzias very well. But you have to know, you have to read the Metzias very well. And I heard this in my father-in-law, Zachat Tzavach used to say. He used to be a rabbi, he says. And he used to be a big person. He said to me, before I do halacha l'maaseh, I learned the case well. What is the case? They had the case. No, you have to hear the case very well the case, before you're dealing in Bechal, you're dealing. People ready to go, the halachas that this is. You don't hear the case well. If you hear the case well, you will see it's not even this shayla, this is different shayla, it's bechlal. It's a yadua. A guy comes to the rabbi, asked him, I have milk, I can do kiddush on milk. Famous Yeshiva used to say, kiddush on milk. So you hear the case, you have a dan, halacha, milk yet. No, you leave the case. It means there's no food. There's no meat. You have to. It means there's no meat for Shabbos. It means you have to go deep. Maybe there's no food. Go more. Get more deeper to the case. The point is understand Mila de Alma well. Then you're able to build on Mila de Shmaya. So Vade Mila de Shmaya you have to know, but you have to Magdi Mila de Alma know what you're dealing with. This is the point. Mina de Alma means the world things you have to understand. A guy came to one guy. I remember the story. A guy came to the Ger Rebbe. I know the person. I don't say names. He came to the Ger Rebbe. He says, "I'm not married." You know what the Ger Rebbe said to him? You're fat. you're overweight. He says, for a couple of weeks. It's amazing. Rabbi says, if he says, you want to get married? He says, the only way, he says, you have to lose weight. He says, Rabbi says, this is a bracha. He says, I'll tell you. You mean it the almond. You know why you're not married? Because you're fat. Rabbi told him straight. He told me, the guy told me the story himself. Another guy, he didn't get married. He says, you know why? He says, you don't change clothes. You have to change clothes every day. He says, yes. Mila d'alma. He says, you think Shamayim, you're not doing the Mila d'alma things. It's sometimes the Mila d'alma is affecting all the Mila d'shmaya. This is only Benod Chaveru, but also on the Mokoim. It goes on everything. It goes on everything. So we have to understand, and this how you're able to handle Yirat Shamayim. Yiras Elokim gives you how much yes, how much no, and what to do, and how much to do, and to handle the meaning, to handle yourself and handle the people, and your wife, children, every how much yes. This is Yiras Elokim. Yiras Elokim gives you the right proportion, the right thing, to put in the right proportion. How much yes, how much no.
Which one is first?
No, without Midah, you need both.
First is Yiras Shamayim.
No, there's a mistake. You won't have Yirat Shamayim if you don't stay Midah Alma. So you need both. Midah Shmaya must have Midah Alma. You're not dealing with who you're talking to. I'll give you an example. Like I talk about, you don't know who you're talking to.
But how do you know unless you have a Yiras Shamayim?
That's also, but you have to have both. You see,
which is the
first?
Which is the apple? Which is the paw?
No, you need paw. No, Yirat Shamayim is the midah to handle it, but then it's a Tanai. Siba Mafsedes. If you don't have the Siba Mekayemes and Siba Poeles is Yirat Shamayim. But if you don't have the Siba, if you don't have that, if you don't have Midah is Siba Mafsedes, you don't have. You know what we're talking about.
You mean it only comes from the Yiras Shamayim, from the Torah.
But you have to understand Midah. What's going on? You want to go out with a girl. You want to go out. You have to know history. You have to know history. Who she is, history, what she likes, what she doesn't like. You know, to get the history. You know, was a guy in Yeshiva here years ago.
That comes from the Yeshiva.
No, it comes from. I want to give you an example. The guy we went to marry this girl here. I want to tell a story that had worked. This guy wanted to marry, he met him a girl from Italy. This boy in the yeshiva years ago wanted to marry a girl from Italy. Now he knows every girl from Italy, the goyim, not the Jews, they have a custom, when you go out with a shidduch, you have to bring flowers. Not Jewish, every time you come, you have to come with a flower. Jewish, no, meat, you don't have to, but they got that custom. But he knew that custom. So he knew, because she grew up in Italy. She knows in her head, even she's in the seminars, she knows in the school, but she knows that custom is a Goyish custom, but she believes she has that custom also. She went, he bought flowers. He grabbed the shidduch, he bought flowers. For the shidduch, he went to buy her flowers. Second time, third time, and she got married to him, and she's getting to sit in the Torah and everything. She got to do everything. What happened? He understands the Milah d'Alma. He understands that she needs buying the flowers to her. It makes for her covered.
But you could also say that's the Yiras Shamayim.
Yirat Shamayim gets you to think other person what he needs, but you have to know Milah d'Alma what's going on. This doesn't mean Yirat Shamayim you have to have, but you have to know Midah d'Alma what is going on.
Shlomo Melech said, at the end of everything that I did,
is Yirat Shamayim.
Yiras Shamayim.
I know, but Midah Shamayim needs Midah d'Alma. But you have to
throw away
know
everything Shlomo Melech said before. Then we come to Yiras Shamayim. That's everything.
I agree with you, but Yirat Shamayim needs Midah d'Alma. You understand? You have to understand what's going on. If this girl's from Italy, and you know, and I heard this also from Yaakov and Yaakov, he said also in Colombia, people go out, they bring flowers, right? You told me. In Colombia, it's a custom in Colombia. Every yeshiva they go out with flowers, and in India also. But I know no. But in Colombia, everyone who goes out, they bring flowers. It's a custom. Now you go out with a girl from Colombia. See, if you know, you have to know this is the work that way. You have to meal it. Yirat Shamayim is you have to take us out and do it. What Hashem tells you, you have to go out of yourself, go buy the flowers and do it. Only if Yirat Shamayim could do that. But you have to understand the Milah D'Alma. What's going on? If you don't read them, you don't understand Milah D'Alma. You have to realize Milah D'Alma.
The Milah D'Alma comes only as a Mesubah from the Siba of Yerushalayim.
Vada is go together. Vada.
But the Yerushalayim is the first one.
I know Yirat Shamayim.
Then you know Milah D'Alma.
Vada, you have to have Yirat Shamayim. Yirat Shamayim is the mechanism. Yirat Shamayim is everything. But if you don't have, Vada Yirat Shamayim. Yirat Shamayim is the kulo. Yirat Shamayim is the thing.
Shem will reveal it to you.
Yirat Shamayim gives you how much yes and how much no. But you have to understand, we learned this in Sami Kelim, you have to understand, in Milah D'Shma, you have to know Milah D'Alma. What is going on with other person? I met a guy person said to me, he came in a couple of days, yesterday. A guy came to the basement, he says to me, his mother, his grandmother came to Rav Shach. Rav Shach was learning. Rav Shach got up and he ran, he gave a chair to his grandmother to sit. He was there.
To Rav Shach's grandmother?
No. His grandmother, grandfather.
This person
came, his grandfather, grandmother came to visit Rav Shach. Rav Shach was learning. Rav Shach got up out of a chair learning and he ran like a young guy in his 90s, 100s, and he ran like a child, like 15 years, he ran to give a chair to the woman to sit down. Ran like a lightning. Wow, ran quick to get a chair to this. He told me a story. He understand Milah D'Alma. A woman, she has to sit, understand. He really understand Milah D'Alma.
Maybe you can say is Milah D'Alma is in the Maisa that comes out from Yerushalayim.
Yeah, Vada Yirat Shamayim. Yirat Shamayim gets you the thing when you need.
The Maisa of doing it.
But you have to understand Milah D'Alma. This is the point. And the Bayan is Yirat Shamayim. But the Ikan Akud is Yirat Shamayim. Yirat Shamayim has also a thing you have to understand Milah D'Alma. Not to be, this is the point. Not trying to say is not, Milah D'Alma and you stay with Milah D'Alma. No. Yeah, Yirat Shamayim does that. You have to know how much know what to do. But the bottom line is, you have to understand what's going on. You have to understand what's going on in the world. What's going on in the world, you think the newspapers and radio. It's not the world. The world is, see reality, what's going on now in front of you.